Well, hello and welcome to Gmodism. This is your host, Eric, your admiral, I do hope. I hope you have joined the army of Gimodism. If you haven't, you can enlist for free in the Discord or become a commissioned officer via Patreon, and you get access to these cool different levels. In any case, today we're back with the Gimle battles, and today we're going to fight the very interesting Diamond Back. That will be highly interesting. By the way, if you wanna submit something to the Gimle battles, you should probably do so before the 30th of July, because that's the deadline. If you missed that, check back a couple of videos ago, and I have a little video that explains about the deadline in more detail. Because if you already have submitted a thing, you can actually update it. So check that video back there if you missed that. But the deadline is 30th of July, so don't miss that. Anyways, let's get into the battle. I hope you enjoyed my style, by the way. The Diamond Back is built by Mr. Panda / Owen, who is a Commodore in the army of Gmodism, so thank you very much for the support every month. It very much helps us making regular and better content. In any case, on the battlefield against the Gimle, everyone is equal. The commissioned officer will not get a upper hand in any way. This is the Diamond Back, and it's built by, well, Commodore, Mr. Panda, and it has diamond. It's a pretty strong LAM system here. I like that it's EMP insulated, at least down here. It's very, yeah, that's very good. So it won't be affected by the LAMs, or I mean the EMP. The LAMs won't get affected by the EMPs that the Gimle has. In any case, this is obviously a very cool hydrofoil build. It is only 32,000 blocks, which feels like a tiny amount, to be honest. And we have this thrust pods. Non-azipod thrust pods. Well, and a very interesting support structure. The Gimle you've all seen before. Now it will get its lovely paint scheme. Oh damn, look at this. That's some explosives going on there. Are these all like explosives? Very interesting. Bam! It's just spamming explosives at a very high RPM. I don't think the Gimle's laser will be able to deal with that at all. But it will keep the Gimle's lasers very busy. Damn, that will definitely keep the lasers super busy. So it was a long time ago I seen anyone spam explosives like this. It's very interesting indeed. It's just that it's so unusual. I kind of want to see. Here we have armor piercing stabilized. So that's basically sandblasts. And these big shells coming in here, they are explosive. Yes, aren't they? Because I just realized I kind of forgot a little bit how the hash shell looks. But this is probably pure explosives. Oh wow, look at that. They're just having a pretty serious explosive radius there. That's pretty interesting. And we can see, yeah, that's probably a good way to deal with a meaty, fluffy target like the Gimle. Anyways, the Diamond Back is at 98% and the Gimle is at 92%. We absolutely have to see here. Whoa! These LAMs are pretty serious. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't go faster against the Gimle, or that it tries to move. It's just here stationary. The Diamond Back really trusts its LAM systems. Yeah, this has some pretty serious LAM systems. Looking like this is gonna be a clear win for Mr. Panda here. Seems like our Commodore has provided a pretty scary design indeed. Look at that, and here you can see the hole of all these wedges. Man, that's a lot of kinetic armor. That, and the Arcuballista can go through all of this at one shot, but there is a lot more. It's pretty efficient. It feels very set up in order to tackle the Gimle very precisely. And since it can't even use the laser here, that's extra interesting. Look here, we have some engine power sticking out on the side here. 82%. Very interesting indeed. How will this battle go? It's just, does it have charge lasers? Damn, it seems to be able to take out those cram shots forever. Wow. That's a seriously big laser to be able to keep up with the Gimle's crams there. That's a lot of health to take out every time there comes in a shell. I mean, if we just pause here, we did see the laser system here. Here we can have the shells, by the way. Gunpowder, big explosives. And there we have some, oh, that's some big ammo boxes, okay. We kept all the ammo at one place there. And we got a little EMP insulated AI here. And here we have the laser system. Very good job that the entire thing is EMP insulated. That really helps with laser survivability. If you're gonna have a big laser, it should be EMP insulated, I think. What's the game speed? Yeah, we're at full. I have some nice looking settings on since last battle. That's like explosive blasting. Yeah, it counters the Gimle very good. It is overall a super good job by our Commodore here. Mr. Panda made a very good job. And did I just jinx the Panda because it's riding a bit low now? What's happening? Very interesting. No? There we go. You see, just stuff is blowing up here, seriously. That cram cannon is so sad. We don't have many crams left, to be honest. I wonder... I wonder if the Arcuballistas are firing ever these days. Because that feels like the only weapon that's able to crack the shell here. Whoops. Didn't you just fire? They're so fast though, I probably missed it then. No, here it is, right? Oh, here it is, okay. Just disappeared underwater, whoa, now it's pressing random buttons. Look at that, okay. That's such a non-fatal hit. And that's because the Arcuballista shells are aimed at underwater. Man, that could have shot off that entire thing though. Look at that, it's like hanging on in a few blocks now. That could have been pretty dangerous, but it wasn't. It's still at 94%, and the Gimle is at 61, so it's looking very bad. Very bad for the Gimle. There we have it, something happened with the AI. Yep, the main AI is down. Good job. GG Gimle. We'll see if it happens the same thing in the second battle, and if it does, it's gonna be a pretty win for Mr. Panda. Look at that. Yeah, only to restart this battle. In this particular usage scenario, it would honestly be better if the Gimle didn't have lambs, because this is the time where we can clearly see it's worse to have lambs than to not have it. For some specific cases. Look at that. And the laser, it of course started to get through there. But damn, now it's occupied with all those shells coming in here. Look at that. Just explosives all around, and the lambs are trying to target them, but none of them blow up. They're too fast, too much health. Yeah, we would have spent that material much better at other stuff. Oh! The front pod is shot off. That's interesting. Damn. That affects the balance a little bit of it, but it seems to be pretty floaty anyways. Our Commodore has put in good bits of wood, it seems like, and that helps with float, of course. Then there is, of course, that the ship of itself is mostly built with alloy. The Diamondback is getting a little bit more hurt faster this time than last time. But not that it matters much. The Gimle is still at 86%. Oh no, this is looking pretty bad. This our laser system is pretty hollowed out here. Man. And that laser is just able to deal with those crams. It seems that it doesn't even try to deal with the APSs from the Gimle. It only deals with the crams, which might be smart. I wonder how it is with these mortars. I mean, does it have some passive evasion is the question. It looks really stable, so I kind of would assume it doesn't have any type of passive evasion. But honestly, it might have. It might have that. Because I wonder otherwise, why wouldn't the mortars hit? We're getting another volley soon. Maybe the cram system is pretty damaged by now. Could be that too. The Vigoletta marksman is doing a pretty good job. Trying to get through a little bit. It won't really, of course, but it might get some way there. There we have the 4-pack as well. 69%. A funny number. Versus 93. This feels like a lost cause. And it has a somewhat erratic side-to-side movement. Perhaps it just is pretty immune against cram mortars. Maybe it moves enough back and forth to not kind of cause a problem. I also don't quite know if it's set up using breadboard or if it's ACBs and regular AI maneuvers. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Oh no. Oh damn. Look at that. The Gimle's AI is actually shot out here. It's absolutely incapable of firing any of the weapons again. So this battle One turret. One turret is left. That's the stern battery. I think it's located there in the back. But seriously, that's pretty insane. The Gimle has lost very much here. Well, good job, Commodore Mr. Panda. The Diamondback will go into the winner's bracket. Very good. And we'll see how it deals with the other ships then, later. But I think we're gonna have a third battle just for the fun of it and not to spoil anyone who didn't see, who was watching at the watch time in the start of the next battle. That's a way you can cheat yourself of the fun. Not that I understand why you would want to do that, but whatever. Let's have a third battle, and just to confirm the results, of course, if they are the same or if anything else happens. But indeed, the Diamondback is already a winner. Right, third little battle. I just wanted to see here if we hang about at the Gimle and see, damn, that's so fast. The Gimle's little charge area just doesn't hold up many seconds to that explosive barrage. It's very rarely we see such effective use of explosives, to be honest. Most people tend to opt for frags, but man, this seems like extremely efficient damage. I've seen Hesh spammers a lot at these type of calibers and firing speeds, but not a lot of heat spammers. So that's interesting to see, that's interesting to see, say the least. Gimle down to 93, so we're having pretty similar results as earlier battles. Alright, oh no, one arquebalista turret went down. Very interesting. I kinda wonder how... If we have a remaining arquebalista there, I saw it firing right there. Did it went underwater? No. Let's see here. They're so fast, it's so easy to miss a shell. Well, I think we missed it then. Not sure where it landed. But man, we can see this is a pretty hopeless fight. The Diamondback is very well set up to deal with the Gimle. That's very obvious. So, very interesting job. In the winner's bracket, it's gonna be really interesting to see how the Diamondback performs against the other designs. Because the Diamondback has one of the best win times ever over the Gimle. It's very impressive. So it will be interesting to see with such a good win time if it's able to beat it, the problem. Yeah. '79 versus 97. Look at these like clouds just expanding and. Looks like there are some like implosions from time to time to make them move like that. Pretty crazy. Oh well. 74 versus 96. Yeah, the Gimle is gonna look very sad now, but now we know at least how this is gonna go, so I think that's pretty interesting. We of course already knew who's gonna be the winner here, but it's not that any results got any different running it the third time just for fun. It was basically the same. I know Gimle isn't quite at a despawn territory yet with its 67%, but considering that most of the guns don't really work, I mean, this battle is gonna end before we end this video anyway, so it's not that it matters, because we already had 2 battles that we know about, you know. In any case, if you want to submit something to the Gimle, the deadline is, as explained in the beginning of this video, the 30th of July, so do keep in mind to make sure to send in any potential updates until that time. In any case, huge thanks to Mr. Panda, aka Commodore Owen in the Army of Gmodism, for sponsoring the channel via Patreon every month. Helps a lot. Also thanks to Admiral Scubarox, Lieutenant Anto, Cravey, Powered by Greed, Vincent Veritas, and all our cadets. All of your help helps me a lot. And in the comment section of this video, you can probably see some cool badges and stuff like that. And that are members in the Ecclesiarchy of Gmodism. So we're supporting us on YouTube, of course. And if you want to do that, you can do that too, and you will get early access to all videos. Basically, whenever I upload them, instead of having to wait for my weekly schedule. In any case, the Gimle has now entered despawn territory, and I'll say thanks a lot for watching. This is your host, Eric of Gmodism, your Lord High Admiral, and we're signing out.